In 1997, when I was 17, I went to work in a care home as a student on a Saturday. And my job was to take people out around the block in the wheelchairs, talk to people, socialize with them. And there was a gentleman of about 90, in bedridden, we couldn't do anything. He was just existing, really, really skinny, on the way out, bedridden. And he was really annoyed with the nurses because they were obviously trying to get him to eat, and they were having to try and, well, not force, but well, almost force him to eat because that's what they have to do. And he was really angry. He was saying, "Why don't you get it into your heads?" He said, "I want to die. Leave me alone. Stop it. Leave me alone. I want to die. Why don't you guys understand?" Now, I was 17 at the time, and I just tried to empathize with him, sat with him, listened to his frustrations. Didn't really know properly what to say like I might do now. I was only 17. It was really, really hard because he was saying they just don't understand. He said they keep trying to feed me. They keep trying to force food onto me. He said, "I've told them I want to die. Leave me alone. Why don't they understand?" Now, no quality of life for him, nothing that could be done to make any difference. And he passed on soon afterwards. I'm not being morbid because I do believe in lives beyond this life. And, I am a Christian, a liberal, progressive Christian, you might say. But no quality of life. Now, with assisted dying, I suppose if I was in Parliament, God forbid, I'd have to abstain because I'm not for it or against it. I'm for it in really serious exceptional circumstances, but very, very tightly regulated. But how do you do that? How do you regulate it so that bad things don't happen and that people aren't just sort of, killed off, for want of a better expression, willy-nilly, again, for want of a better expression? How do you regulate it tightly so that it's only in exceptional circumstances and nothing bad or abusive happens? If somebody's got no quality of life and there's nothing that can be done in this life to make any difference, you can't change anything, nothing that can be done, and they're just existing and they want to be allowed to go and they want to make that decision. Who am I? Who am I to say, no, you can't do that? Who am I to force them to eat? Who am I to say that they're wrong and to try and change their mind? So, yeah, in exceptional circumstances where there's nothing can be done, no quality of life, and somebody makes that decision, yes, I am for it, but only in very exceptional circumstances. And it would have to be very tightly regulated. I always talk about that experience I had in the care home when I was 17, very poignant. It would have to be tightly regulated so that no abusive or abuses happen. But how do you do that? I mean, that's a very, very big question. So I suppose I'd be forced to abstain.